I've been living here for the past maybe a week to 10 days. Living here, just exploring the place and editing my videos. Actually, the last video you saw, the wedding from Shade, was actually edited by me living in this car over here for the past few days. So my car here is the Ford EcoSport obviously, but it is the top of the line Titanium S model, which offers a lot of features which are actually very important in this build. The Titanium S models come with a flat loading bay and seats that can be folded flat. There is a small loop here to move this back seat forward. So you just move it and then rotate it. I already removed it, but it just comes and stays here like this. And once you do that, you just press the button here and fold the seat forward. So what happens now here is that the bottom of the back seat actually blocks the space. So it stays here, it doesn't move forward or backward, it just stays here and it blocks the space. So what I did was to remove this back seat and then I moved the front seat as much as possible, and that gives me about a foot and a half of space here. So in total I get almost like 5.5 feet of space where I can lie flat inside the car and sleep. So what to do with this empty space? So initially I thought of making a box here level with the seat, but then the easier solution was to just fill the space with some utensils, with some luggage, so make it flush, and after that I can put my sleeping mattress on it and I can sleep easily. I have 2 utensils here with me for keeping all my food items. One contains all the rice, pulses, all the grains that I need for cooking. And then this other one contains all the spices, pickles, and all the condiments that I need. So there is enough space here to keep these utensils down. Good. So this bag goes here, and now there is almost it's almost level with the rest of the sleeping platform. So I can put a mattress on top and I won't feel any bumps. So my sleeping mattress system is a very simple system. As you know, I hike and trek a lot, so I have these Thermarest mattresses which I use for hiking. So what I did was I took 2 of them and then I put my very old sleeping bag. This was the first sleeping bag that I ever bought, maybe back in 2003 or 4, and it was lying in my home unused. So I just put these mattresses inside and cover them the sleeping bag. And it's a very comfortable mattress for me to put inside my car and sleep. Another thing to point out, the rear trunk bed doesn't lay flat usually. It's kind of slopes down and rests here on this platform. So, but what I did was to use some wooden bricks to support this trunk bed and keep it flat with the seats, rear seats. So this is the setup for sleeping inside the car. But I also wanted to be able to cook in the car, but not sitting inside the car because the smoke and the fumes will spoil all the interiors. So I wanted to be able to extend the rear trunk bed a little bit outside so that I can sit inside the car and then keep all the utensils, all my stove outside in the platform and then cook on it. So what I did was to take a piece of plywood, cut it into two and then put it on the platform. It actually, if you see, it actually helps into making the platform like completely flat. Otherwise there was like a little bit of a gap, maybe an inch of height difference between the rear trunk bed and the rear seat, but having this platform evens it out and makes it completely flat. So the rear platform folds out like this to provide me cooking space, but it's kind of hangs like this. So what I did was to use one of my tripods, the extra one I had lying around. So I just extend the tripod and place it below the platform to support it. So I can adjust the height of the tripod to make it even, but it doesn't matter so much. So I keep my stove here. So all the utensils I can take from inside. Keep on the platform and go so I just sit here inside the car with everything, with the stove and all the utensils outside, and I cook. So the main reason for me to stay in the car this time was to be able to work on the road, and for that I needed a way to be able to charge my laptop on the go. So I bought a inverter from Amazon. It's called Septix inverter. So I just connected to the 12 volt cigarette lighter plug in my car, and I just start the engine, and it can provide enough power to charge my laptop, my drone, my camera batteries, or anything I wish. So the only downside is that I have to keep the engine running for about half an hour to 1 hour to get a full charge, and it consumes a lot of petrol, maybe like 1 to 2 liters of petrol. So every time I have to charge for 1 hour. So that's kind of a disadvantage. And I hope to get one of the big solar panels, like a 60 watt or 100 watt big solar panel, so that I can, charge my laptop without having to start the engine and waste fuel. So maybe if you're watching this video from the US and you're planning to visit India sometime, let me know and I'll order it and you can carry it for me. But otherwise, I have this small 21 watt Anchor portable charger, solar charger, which I usually use while hiking, and I use this to charge my phone, my camera batteries, anything that can be charged through USB and doesn't require a lot of power. I still use this to charge. But ideally, I would like to have a bigger solar panel, maybe a 60 watt or 100 watt solar panel, so that I can also charge my laptop without having to waste fuel.